All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're breaking down 5 modern wealth strategies that are completely changing the game for 2026. And just so we're clear, we're not talking about your grandpa's stock tips here. This is all about using AI and the internet to play a brand new economic game. So let's start with the big question, the one that's probably on your mind. With all the economic craziness and tech changing at lightning speed, is it actually still possible to get rich in 2026? Or did we miss the boat? And the answer is a huge, resounding yes. But, and this is a big but, it only works if you understand that the rules of the game have completely changed. The old playbook, it's pretty much obsolete. So let's break down the new one. Okay, let's kick things off with our first play, the AI middleman model. Honestly, this is one of the easiest ways to get your foot in the door because it taps directly into the biggest tech shift of our lifetime. So what in the world is an AI middleman? Well, the concept is actually super simple. You're not the one coding the AI, and you're not the one doing the grunt work. You are simply the connector. You find a client who has a problem, you connect them to the right AI tool for the job, and you let the tech do like 90% of the heavy lifting. And this is exactly how it works in the real world. A business needs a logo. You don't have to be a graphic designer anymore. You just use an AI art generator. A creator needs captions for their videos. There are automation tools that do it instantly. You are selling the solution, and AI becomes your silent, tireless, 24/7 employee. And the results? They're kind of wild. We're seeing 22-year-olds with absolutely no staff and no office pulling in anywhere from $3,000 to a whopping $20,000 a month with this model. They're just profiting from the gap between what businesses desperately need and what today's AI can easily deliver. All right, moving on to our second play. This one is all about creating little money-making assets that work for you around the clock. We're talking about digital micro-products. Now, forget about writing massive ebooks or creating huge online courses. The key word here is micro, small, super specific, high-value digital goodies. And the real beauty of this model is the insane leverage. You create it one time and you can sell it forever. There's no inventory, no shipping costs. It's pretty much pure profit. And what's so cool here is just how creative you can get. A micro-product could be anything from a pack of killer ChatGPT prompts for marketers to some slick Canva templates for small businesses, or even a simple workout plan. The main takeaway is, if you know something, anything, you can package it up and sell it. And if you're wondering about the potential here, get this. There's a story of a 17-year-old who made $32,000 in 1 month. And she did it by selling digital study templates. She wasn't some big influencer. She didn't even show her face on camera. She just made a really valuable tool that other students needed. It's incredible. All right, play number 3. This one takes the whole passive income idea to a completely different level. Let's talk about automation pages. This one is huge, and I guarantee you've seen these in action even if you had no idea what was going on behind the scenes. Just think about your social media feeds for a second. You're scrolling and you see these faceless pages all the time, right? The ones that post motivational quotes over some stock video or lists of facts you didn't know. They seem to be everywhere, just churning out content 24/7. Well, here's the big secret. The vast majority of these pages are almost completely automated. Seriously, AI writes the scripts, AI generates the voiceovers, AI edits the video clips together, and in some cases, AI is even handling the posting schedule. The whole thing runs on autopilot. So you're probably wondering, how do these faceless automated accounts actually make any money? Well, they monetize all that attention in a bunch of different ways, putting affiliate links in their bio, selling their own digital products, collecting bonuses from the platforms just for getting views, landing brand deals, and promoting something called cost per action offers. The income potential is just staggering when you think about how little work is involved. Some of these pages are pulling in between $100 and $500 every single day, often while the owner is barely touching it once it's all set up. Okay, on to our fourth play. Now, this one is arguably the fastest and maybe the most underrated method out there right now. It's called trend hijacking. The process is almost laughably simple when you break it down. Step 1, you find a product or a trend that's already blowing up online. Step 2, you find a cheap supplier for it, maybe on a site like Alibaba, and you package it up as your own. Step 3, you create super simple videos, often with AI's help, using the trending music that's already attached to it. And finally, you just link out to your own online store and collect the sales. The core principle here is just pure genius. You are not trying to create a wave of interest from scratch. No way. Instead, you're basically putting your surfboard on a massive wave that's already headed for shore. You're tapping into a demand that already exists, which makes getting sales so much easier. And that brings us to our fifth and final play. This is a strategy that just might be the quiet goldmine of this new economy: information arbitrage. This right here visualizes the entire business model perfectly. You take information that's dense, complicated, or just plain boring, and you translate it. You turn a 20-page scientific paper into a 30-second viral video. You turn a ridiculously technical user manual into a simple, animated explainer. You're basically creating value by making complex things simple. And you don't have to be a massive creator to do this. In fact, this model works best for smaller, niche audiences. We're seeing creators with as few as 5,000 followers earning between $2,000 and $10,000 a month just by becoming the go-to person for simplified information in their little corner of the internet. So as we look back at these 5 plays, the AI middleman, micro products, those automation pages, trend hijacking, and information arbitrage, you start to see a pattern, right? There's a common thread, a core principle that connects every single one of them. And this is it. This is the big takeaway. People are always going to tell you that you're too late, that all the good opportunities are gone. But the truth is, the fundamental chance to create value and build wealth, that never goes away. It's the game, the tools, and the rules that have changed. The opportunity itself is still right there for the taking. And that really leaves us with one final thought. The fact that opportunity exists in this new economy, that's not really up for debate. The real question is a lot more personal. Who is willing to learn these new rules and actually put in the work to go out and seize it?